Good morning, dear students. So in this video, let us see about the scope of clinical toxicology. You will be able to use medicine in a better way if you know not only the advantages but also the disadvantages. As a clinical pharmacist, in the future you will be handling many medicines in the treatment of various diseases. So the relationship between medicine and toxin is the dose. The normal medicine, which is used for therapeutical purpose, in a higher dose, if given intentionally or unintentionally, so it is considered as toxin. Let us move on to the next information related to the suicidal tendencies. As a clinical toxicology leads with the discussion of toxicity. So sometimes like overdose of drugs can also be taken as an example of clinical toxicity. So why this toxicity may happen? If you think generally, you will come across with two reasons. One, it may be unintentional. So then the second is the intentional one. Unintentional may happen because of some overdose of the agent, or sometimes unknowingly the person may consume a drug by confusion or any other reasons. But coming with the intentional, so here suicides can be taken as a best example to understand unintentional cases of poisoning which are highest in number. So in order to put evidence for that, some of the facts we can see in India. So regional trends, let us see about the suicidal nature of the person. The southern states of Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, along with esteemed states of West Bengal like Tripura and Mizoram, have a suicide rate of greater than 16, while it is less than 4 in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Pondicherry reported the highest suicidal rate at 36.8 per 1 lakh people, followed by Sikkim. Tamil Nadu and Kerala, the lowest suicide rates were reported in Bihar, followed by Nagaland and Manipur. Then coming with the regional trends, we came to know like the suicidal rates are very much high. We can observe in many states like Sikkim, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, where 36.8%. Then coming with their age of the candidate who underwent suicidal, like in India about 46,000 suicides occurred each year. So the age range is 15 to 29 and 30 to 44 age groups. The data recorded in 2012 are about 34% each of all suicides will be having this age category. Then coming with the method, like how they committed suicide. So here we can observe about 33% of the people committed suicide by consuming poison. So poisoning may be the reason. So here poisoning means it may include intentional poisoning or unintentional poisoning, followed by some other methods. So here try to focus on the poisoning incidences as we are talking with the clinical toxicology. Then coming with the literacy of the people, so around 80% of the victims were literate, higher than the national average literacy rate of 74%. Then coming with the suicides in cities, so we can observe many of the metropolitan cities, so where people are committing more suicide when coming with some urban region because of some stress or other work related aspects. Then coming with the gender, so male suicide rates is twice that of the female. Then we are not talking much about the reasons and all, like dynamics, it may be some domestic violence or whatever. But here we can draw a fact that poisoning is a major reason for poisoning for suiciding in many of the cases. Some of the other facts have taken. So 1 Indians die every 96 minutes due to alcohol consumption. over 50 children die of cancer in India every day. 2 Indians die every minute due to air pollution. So then other than Indian, alcohol poisoning. So almost it have top 100 in the death rate. So then other than coming with other miscellaneous reasons include like some traffic accidents. So then other than poisoning is the major reason for death. Let us see about the prescription related aspects. In previous slides also we had discussed about the death rate related facts, quoting many poisoning condition and other as an example. The poisoning which occurs because of medication is a preventable type. It can be prevented. From this fact we can observe a study conducted in USA which claims number of deaths from prescription drugs. The bar graph represents total number, then male as well as female percentage, number of poisoning cases or death because of prescription drug. You can observe here as in the advancement in the year, as the year progresses, it has gone from 2001 to 2014. In 2001, the death related to the prescription, it was around 9,000, whereas now you can observe in 2014 data, it represents it have reached 25,000 deaths from the prescription drug which are preventable. With these data represents there is a need of intervention with the prescription drug while handling it. Then other National Center for Health Statistics had reported around 90,250 people died of accidental poisoning in US in the year 2004, 8 deaths per 1 lakh population. So here I taken the example of US, and coming with the next slide you will be coming to know like why exactly these examples I took, just to make confirmation like poison effects. Like once a poison happens, ultimately many people may get recovered, but we oftenly will come up with the death also depending on the dose of exposure. Here also you can come to know like as in the current scenario the death rates are quite high in comparison to the earlier days. So this is a fact from the newspaper Times India. So here you can observe the state wise and the death which have happened because of overdose. It's taken in 2014. In Tamil Nadu, which is in the top, where 205 deaths have been observed. In that 170 males and 35 females. And the next it may be the Punjab, Haryana, Kerala and Madhya Pradesh, which is having less death in comparison with the Tamil Nadu. So with this we came across with an information that Tamil Nadu is leading. But checking with the reality, it is not the true, because overdose of the drug usually will happen with the prescription drug also. It's very less when comparing with the non-prescription. Like the best example you can consider of drug abuse, substance abuse. If you compare the states, especially this Punjab, we can observe more drug addicts and drug abusers than the other states. But while documenting, we can observe Punjab and Haryana, they are coming in the second and third position, whereas Tamil Nadu is topping. So now expert says one of the reason why is Tamil Nadu top the list of death due to the drug overdose, only because better reporting system, because they have drug information services which is well developed. Because of that proper documentation could be observed, whereas the other state like Punjab, even drug addicts are more, but it is not in the top position because they don't have proper documentation procedure. Then coming with the drug usage in worldwide, we can observe, which is marked in the red color here. So drug usage can be observed here. This is a report which got taken from World Health Rankings. So now here we can observe the drug usage regions very highly. So here ranking have been provided with the rate of usage of the drug. I selected with the drug usage. Here we can observe India, which is in the 108th rank with a percentage of 0.68. So here earlier example may witness it. It may be because of some poor documentation. It may be in the 108th position. Let us see the toxicological definition. In a simple words at the end, I will be concluding the definition. Let us try to understand what is toxicology. Toxicology can be defined as a branch of science that deals with poison. So now let us see what are these poison. A poison can be defined as any substance that can cause a harmful effect when administered either by accident or designed to living organisms. Then what this convention definition is? This toxicology also includes the study of harmful effects caused by physical phenomena such as radiation of various kinds and noise. Earlier definition was restricted only with the term poison. The substance will be administered in any of the routes maybe. But the next definition, which includes some physical phenomenon also in terms of radiation or any type of some noise, it can cause some toxicity in a person. So it may be included in the toxicology. So in practice, let us try to put some broader definition of this toxicology. It's a branch which deals with the study of various aspects like detection of the poison, occurrence, its properties, what are the clinical effects of poison, and various regulation of toxic substances. It's a more descriptive type of definition. Let us see about the physiological aspects related definition. Toxicity is a single molecular event, but it's rather a cascade of events starting with exposure, proceeding through distribution and metabolism, and then ending with interaction with cellular macromolecules. Example is the DNA or some proteins, and the expression of the toxic endpoint. So now let us try to understand here, like whenever the poison or toxic substance enter, so they are going to act on various systems, like cascades of events is going to happen rather than focusing on single molecular events. So now series of reaction is going to happen, especially once got distributed, so it may undergo some metabolic reaction. Once the metabolism, as you know, like phase 1 reaction, so it may start interacting with various cellular macromolecules. The cellular macromolecules, it may be some proteinous substances, either it may be some receptor or enzyme, or sometimes even DNA itself. Once acted on the DNA, so expression of the DNA may be get interfered of. So this sequence may be mitigated by excretion and sometimes repaired. So counteract of the poisoning happen inside the body. Now here the dose matters particularly to how and why certain substances cause disruption in biological system that can result in the toxic effect. So the dose matters, like why certain substance can disturb in biological system in order to lead the toxic effect. For this we have particular mechanism, like how they are going to show some cascade changes in the system. The toxicity of the substances in the society, it may serve in many ways. So not only to protect the humans and the environment from the deleterious effect of the toxins, but also it can facilitate the development of more selective toxins in some condition. Even some of the medication what we are using, so they use some cytotoxic mechanism in order to show the response. Say for example, anti-cancer and some other clinical drugs and some pesticides.